Hey, Mr. S. Oh, man. I don't want to hear anything about that. I don't want to hear anything about those Astros. That is quite funny, though, huh? What a coincidence. That's great. Can't. I'll never jump on board that bandwagon. That's for sure. That's true, but you know where I'm from, nobody likes the Astros where I'm at. Everybody's a Rangers fan around here. It's all good. I see. Man, 2-box random teams. Looks like that one is full. That's what I'm missing here. 2-box random teams. 8 is full. But I'm gonna leave that for Ryan because we're gonna stay with the case that he already started. That's the break. I was looking at it. I was like, there's another break on there that's full. But it's gonna go with Ryan tomorrow. I should put a Sunday on here for that one. Alright, outside of that, I think we are just ready to rock here. Uh, 2 years Optic and Obsidian Basketball, 4-box random teams, number 3, Ollie. At $49. $12 spots left in that one. Buy that one. I would like to go tonight. If it doesn't go tonight, then it won't go till Tuesday. Because I'm the only one that can break that one. Ryan doesn't have a couple of those boxes. Ivan, because random number 6 and number 7. Number 6, 7, 8. What would it be? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 5 breaks are going to come from the same case. So number 8 would be boxes 5 and 6 from the case. And I don't. They the other breaker Ryan already opened up the case and has those boxes in his office. We're in different states, so I'm in Texas. The guy that busted the round 6 and 7 is in California. He'll be back live tomorrow. Yeah, that's why. We try not to like mix it up, until if we're like a long ways down the line, it doesn't matter. But we're only on like our second case of the randoms. We're just gonna keep pulling from the same case until we exhaust it. That's all. Okay. He starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So that would be actually the first break tomorrow. It'll be that first break will start the day tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, and you'll get an email from him right before it starts. Yeah, I'm not sure if you follow the Twitter, but I've been tweeting out all day all the we've got code from Panini 1-1. So basically, I mean, I had to talk to Ryan this morning after the stuff came out yesterday for the stuff came out. What was it? 2 nights ago? I don't remember what day the first news came out of it was the Crown Royale. I made a video. I just said, hey, from now on, going forward, we're going to show the serial number on every single box of cards that we open right before we open it. And then I told Ryan today, I said, Ryan, this morning, I said, show the serial number for every box. When we're doing 1-1 basketball, if we get a huge card, I want a picture of the card, and I want to know the serial number on the box. And lo and behold, we had 5. We tracked 5 boxes so far today. Only 5 boxes. I'd have to go back to watch PYT number 1 because I think Ryan was only paying attention to like the last 3 digits of the serial number in box number or in case number 1. But anyway, I digress. Let's just say, only since we started tracking them, only 5 boxes had a particular code as the first 7 digits on the hologram, and all 5 of those boxes had big hits in them. And that's out of going back to yesterday. That's out of over. This is going to be 50. So we're over 50 boxes opened, and only 5 of them had that code, and all 5 of them had big cards. So we're talking about the Luka downtown, another downtown Zach LaVine, so 2 downtowns, a Donovan Mitchell sneaker spotlight card, Cade Cunningham RPA, and Evan Mobley RPA to 25. Those 5 cards came in the boxes that all had that particular number. And again, those are the only 5 boxes out of over 50 boxes open that had that particular number. And so to show you this, guys, if I made a video on YouTube. It was yesterday. Seems like it was so long ago. But anyway, it was yesterday. I'll show you here the what is this screen grab here? So I made a YouTube yesterday on there. Where is it? I think it's on the next page, but I'll show you where I basically went through and I showed a bunch of Panini boxes that I had in my office right here. This video right here, checking holograms on fix my little thing there. Checking the holograms. So in this video, I had a bunch of boxes in my office here, and just basically going through and showing all the hologram. Now this is right after the Crown Royale. I had a bunch of loose boxes of Crown Royale. This is before we had discovered what the exact code was. Now you can put the code, but that's the thing. I'll explain that too, Blade. Just because there's big cards that are coming out that don't have that code, but when you do have that code, it is absolutely has a big card in it, right? So like you see this video I'm playing right here, I'm checking numbers on Panini boxes. I had 2 boxes of Panini 1-1 that I had bought. And I bought the cases from the distributor, and they had them ship me 2 loose boxes because I was going to do a video where I did like a basically rip the product and do a review. That's something that I'm going to start doing all the time on here with the new products outside of our breaks, just ripping a couple boxes and reviewing the product. And lo and behold, I've got boxes. One of the boxes that I got has got that. So we've opened 5 boxes with this code so far. The first 7 digits, NC10427. And all 5 of the boxes that had that code had big cards. Yeah, so like I said, so there have been other boxes that we've ripped that have had big cards in them. You know, we pulled 2 Zach LaVine downtowns. One was from a box with that code. One was from just another box, you know, obviously with a different code. We pulled like a Shaq Auto, a Jalen Green RPA, also very nice cards that didn't come from boxes with this code. So they're big hits. But so far, the five best hits we've got, subjective I guess, the 5 best hits we got, have had that start to them. So yeah, check it out, Blade. I'll you know, I appreciate it. I'll take a look at it for sure because, you know, this is something brought to my attention. Anyway, I'm gonna make a whole video on it again. Since I've been really going after digging into it since I first heard about it, man, it really piqued my interest in something that really concerned me. It's kind of strange, you know, to be breaking for as long as I have, and not really ever paid much attention to those codes, to be honest. You know what I'm noticing right now? This one's got 2 holograms on it. That one I just showed you, it's got a hologram here. I just set the box on its side. There's a hologram on the side right here too, underneath. It's got 2 of them. Never really paid attention to that, other than like superstitiously looking for one that had good numbers, like when I would go buy my own boxes, you know, and we'd look at the numbers like, oh, that one ends in 17, that's my favorite number, I'll open that box, you know, or whatever. And you know, I don't know, anyway, just strange, you know. I'm sure we could go back in time now and start looking at codes on Panini basketball products from recent years and see the same thing happening. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the discussion. Let's open this case right here, and if we get a code with that, I'm gonna set it aside. We'll open that box last, and we'll just see what's in there. But you know, I'm open to chatting with you guys about it after the fact. Just to share some of my thoughts before I make the video that I'm going to make as to why I think the serial numbers are done that way. But yeah, I think, you know, I'm not sure why, you know, like if you see in the video that video I just showed you where we're showing all the different Panini boxes, this is only, they only do it with basketball. The NFL boxes don't have a number on them. They just have a little hologram that says NFL on it. There's 0 holograms on the outside of Panini baseball boxes. So it's literally only the basketball that has that code on it. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Anyway, we can get into that discussion as well, Peter. I was blasting those guys on Twitter all day yesterday. I spent more time blasting. I probably put more tweets out really responding to Sports Card Radio and the guys that run, I believe it is LMS. I've fumbled the 3-letter title of the breaking company many times, but I believe now that I've got it, it's LMS Breaks. Are the guys that made the video and the guys that were on the stream with the Sports Card Radio guys, basically hammering them like, why aren't you going to tell us what the code is? Why are you on here telling us that this is something that is detrimental to the hobby? We got to get the word out, and you know, going forward, you know, breakers have got to do the right thing, but at the same time, they didn't want to tell anybody what the code was. So yeah, I was speaking with James RGL via text message a couple of times today in regards to this subject as well too, the code. So I'm not surprised that he would be shown. What was his big hit out of the coded box? What did he get out of his? I haven't been able to watch his stream. Anyway, long-winded. Let's break this. I was talking about it. Let's break it and see what we get. Maybe we get a couple boxes like that in this case. LaMelo downtown. Oh, Peter. Yeah, Peter's talking about the Jane Suggs kaboom on that. We're talking about two different things. It's kind of a weird thing, you know? What are you supposed to do at this point? Yeah, it's kind of it's definitely difficult. Anyway, I'm very open to talking to you guys for a few moments after this break about that subject. But let's rip this one. All right, guys, we're doing 2021-22 Panini 1-in-1 basketball 10-box case PYT number 5. Our fifth and final PYT that was listed yesterday, release day. We will have more of this product listed on the website Saturday morning for you guys. PYT number 6 is already scheduled, and we have random team 2-box breaks of this product running constantly right now. Now, before we get in, there's a lot of buzz going around about serial numbers on the boxes. We have been tracking the serial numbers of this product. Excuse me. And we definitely believe that there is a particular serial number, which is when you hit that box with that serial number, you're definitely going to get a monster or very big card, downtown, A-level auto, something like that inside. So as Ryan was doing all day, and I will continue to do, and we will just continue to do going forward, every box that we break on camera, from every break, we will show the serial number on any hologram that they have up close to the camera prior to opening the box for full transparency. All right. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for joining. Let's see what we get. I'm a little excited to open this because I haven't gotten to rip any of it yet. Ryan's been privy to all of it so far. 10 boxes in the case. You get one base card or insert card. The inserts being the kabooms. And then this year they actually have a timeless moments that is not autoed that you can hit. And they also have some Noir sneaker spotlight cards that were not in Noir that are in this. We pulled a Donovan Mitchell of that so far. I don't know the full checklist of who's on those Noir cards, but there's only one way to wait and see. Here we go. Box 1. We got number NC088. All right, show it and get going. That is not. So now again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get a nice card out of the box that doesn't have the known code. But the known code, so far, 100% of the time has had a great card in it. All right, our base card. Well, that's a great base card if you're going to get one. How about a Kate Cunningham to start the party? 15 of 99. Going to Beerswell and SOB and the Pistons. Congrats, Leo. That's about as good of a base rookie card as you're going to see right there. First hit, first autograph. Houston Rockets, 36 of 49, Ralph Sampson autographed jersey. And that goes to Jaime. And it looks like we got some stream issues. So I'm not going to stop the stream, but I'm getting a notification that I've got some stream. My stream is a little choppy for whatever reason. Showing us excellent connection on the... But anyway, I'm going to keep on rolling. I apologize if the stream gets choppy. It doesn't happen very often anymore, but I got a little notification that we had some dropped frames just now. Hopefully, in this short break, it doesn't happen too often. I believe this is the code we're looking for right here on box 2. Yeah. NC 10427. Those are the first 7 digits here we have been tracking as the big hit box so far. So let's set that one off to the side. We'll rip that one last. We'll see if maybe we'll get another one in this case. NC 10428. So that has 6 of the first 7 numbers matching. Let's take a look at that one. I haven't seen one of those yet. An NC1. Very close to the 10427s. Here's a 10428. All right, your base. Number 299 of Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat. And the Heat go to Frank. Autograph on this one. 75th anniversary, number to 10. Who is it? Boom. D. Wade. 8 out of 10 for the Miami Heat. Pretty nice card. Going to Frank. 75th anniversary, 8 of 10. He had a 104.28, huh? Well, there you go. That's probably another one. Probably those two numbers together. There's a D. Wade. I would say falls into that category. 75th anniversary, number to 10, D. Wade. Congrats, Frank. Nice hit. And I'm going to keep that one to the side. Next box. 104.27. We can't have that many come out. This would be... I'm supposed to be saving that one for the end. We got another one. 104.277. They're all the way. Oh, man. Well, we're debunking the entire thing right here. They're all that. They're all 104.27. It's going to be the most loaded case ever. All right. Well, that's another one. 104.277. W rookies. 08. Here's an NC 087. All right. Lining them up. A 10-4-28 that had dumpy rookies. like the description, the dumpy rookies. We got a purple Jalen Johnson for the Atlanta Hawks, 21 out of 25. Atlanta Hawks, El Guapo. Your hit, your autograph is the Timeless Moments of Vince Carter. Well, that's a pretty nice card right there. Numbered 66 of 99 for the Dallas Mavericks. Street Racer 522 and the Mavs. That's a great hit right there. You know what's even better? Cards numbered 66 of 99 like this one, if you flip them upside down, they still say 66 of 99. Isn't that amazing? Got Zach Street Racer. Timeless Moments. NC 0878. You keep track of that too. Can you believe it, Mr. S? Isn't that wild? Have you ever seen that before? 104.275927. I'm just gonna have we're gonna have a whole new stack over here of all the 104.27s. Keep it rolling. We'll see. 104.28. All right, 104.28. Maybe this one's got a dumpy rookie.
It has for a medium hot.
Yeah.
Where are they? I'll just go get it.
All right. Yeah, hey, we'll see. That's why we're doing it. Derrick Rose, number 10 out of 25 for the New York Knicks. And Arcapis. Arcapis. There you go. We got a rookie auto. Bones Highland, 46 of 99 on Bones. Some guys like Bones. Bones Highland, 46 of 99. Denver Nuggets and Jay Jeselnik on that one there. Congrats. We'll have to see the difference in our 028s. 028, 24. Check these out afterwards. 028, 162. All right. Final box before we get into all of the sevens. NCO 883. 7 and a bunch of numbers. 883. I don't know if it's dumpy, but it's not A level. That's for sure. Zaire Williams for the Grizzlies. Number 299 going to Tianqi Huang. And a redemption. Timeless Moments, CP3. Wow, another Timeless Moments. So this is pretty good so far. I'm just going to say, so far pretty good. 2 Timeless Moments and that D Wade on the, that's 3 really nice cards. Card 10, I believe Chris Paul's Timeless Moments is a Phoenix Suns card, but let's check the Panini website to make double sure here. Let's see. Basketball 21, Panini 1-1. Timeless Moments. Blue Parallel. I gotta check the blue parallel, by the way. Ah! Son of a gun. Hit the wrong button right there. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I'm gonna look at the right parallel. Timeless Moments Blue is number 249. Card 10, CP3 is the Phoenix Suns. So there you go. Phoenix Suns and number to 49 copies. And the Phoenix Suns belong to Todd, 5-side-40. That's Todd. What's up, Dave? How are you, Dave? Get some rattlesnake hunting, man? Oh, yeah, it's cooling off for sure. I hear you. Okay, so 2 Timeless Moments. Both of those came out of boxes that started with 8s. NC08s. We got NCO 883 on the CP3 Timeless and the NCO 878, 87 and 88 on the Vince Carter. Okay, let's get into all these. 10427 5927. OG Anunoby. Well, man. This is number 77 of 99 for the Toronto Raptors and Sohal Palm. We got a winner. Cade Cunningham, RPA, 10 out of 49. Detroit Pistons. And Beer Swilling SOB. Boom. Next up, NC 10 427 7837. Russell Westbrook for the Lakers, 14 out of 99. The Lakers going to Jason Rubin. And your hit. RPA. Purple version. Trey Mann, 24 of 35. Oklahoma City Thunder and a bunch of numbers. 15, 92, 13, 88, 431 is the username. Trey Mann. That would have been a Josh Giddey, man. I would have been like, oh, Josh Giddey. 24 of 35, Trey Mann. So that's our 0427 that did not have a monster hit right there. Still going to keep a look at him. 04277 Man, that's so close to the last one. 04277 All right. 1 for 2. Sounds that way. I just noticed that these duds in the box, and they come out while you flip them over, they're holographic on the other side, like the base cards. Whoopsie, I just noticed that. Just accidentally flipped one over. Tyrese Maxey, numbered 29 of 30. For the 76ers and Kenny Tang. Wow, well, there's another big one right there. How about, holy crap. Holy crap. For Jaime and the Rockets, look at that patch on the Charles Barkley right there. Wow. That is nasty. Charles Barkley. Oh, man. I got two left. I'm running out of space on the table. The ones that I don't want to track and the ones I do want to track. All right, two more. We got 10, 427, 7835. Now, that's very close to the Trey Man as the 727, 7837, 7835. So this is very close to the Trey Man. If I was going to be a betting man, I'd bet that this one might not be that good. But we'll see. Carmelo Anthony for the Lakers, 29 of 99. Go to Jason Rubin. A dumpy rookie incoming. Dumpy Duarte, 13 out of 25 for the Indiana Pacers. And Googs family, Chris Duarte, 3-color auto patch. All right, I'm just saying. Have to keep those in mind. Congratulations to Googs, Duarte RPA. Final box. 10, 4, 2, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 2, 7, 7, 8, just like those other ones. 7, 7, 8, 3, 5. So we got 8, 3, 5, 8, 3, 6, and 8, 3, 7. These are all in order. Trey Man, Chris Duarte, and this one we had sequential serial numbers. So again, this one is most likely not going to be that awesome. So we just have to take it deeper. I'll explain to you guys at the end my thoughts there. Good luck, guys. Last box of the break. One more dumper. Charles Bassey, number to 25, rookie for the 76ers. And Kenny Tang. Final autograph of our break. Rookie to 99 of James Bouknight for the Charlotte Hornets. And Shaku B. All right, guys, that is it for the break. We will recap the cards for you. And then I'm going to document the numbers. And usually in the live chat, we'll take a look at them together. All right, your base cards. Number to 99, we got the Cade Cunningham rookie. That's great. Tyler Hero. Zaire Williams rookie. OG Anunoby. Russell Westbrook. And Carmelo Anthony. We got one blue, right? Yeah. One blue number to 30 of Tyrese Maxey. Purple to 25, Charles Bassey. Jalen Johnson. And Derrick Rose. All right. Autographs. We got one base rookie, James Bouknight, number 299. Actually, we got two because we got a Bones. Highland, number 299. Ralph Sampson, jersey auto to 49. Those will be our low on the totem pole hits. Chris Duarte, 13 out of 25, RPA. Trey Mann, 24 of 35 RPA. 2 Timeless Moments autos. The Vince Carter, 66 of 99 there. And a redemption for a Chris Paul. That is Phoenix Suns on the CP3. Blue parallel to 49. Got a 75th anniversary Dwayne Wade Gold, number 8 out of 10. Cade Cunningham, RPA, 10 out of 49. And Charles Barkley, number 2 out of 5. Emerald patch autograph with that nasty Rockets logo patch. And that does it for our break. Thanks everybody for watching and joining. Congrats to the big hitters. And until next time, peace. Alrighty, that was pretty interesting. So, as with the I just want to get my spreadsheet up here for this one. $5,920 to $5,927. Yeah, so I think there's a. I guess, like I said, we'll have to put them down there. We'll put them in a. I'm gonna put them on a spreadsheet so we can look at them and actually get a good look here. So the Cade Cunningham RPA. Cade Cunningham NC 104275927. Cade RPA. All right. The other big one was Chuck. It's our second rather really big hit. 4277077. Those are like undisputed case hit level player hits right there. Cade and Barkley, definitely the top 2 there. Now what I'm looking for is like a where the number where it would run out, you know, like punished by who? I don't think so, Leo. I sure would hope not. And the guys from Mojo Breaker pulling timeless treasures out of or timeless moments on the NC088s, just like we did. That's funny. So it's almost like you can see which ones the timeless come out of. Yeah, I was telling them we're going to try and track them. The powers that be, I mean, what are they going to do, man? I'm hoping, now this is the thing, this is my hope with all this, right? You got a couple of guys that I follow on YouTube that make video content. One guy's like, you know, he made this video like, boycott Panini. Don't buy any of their new products until they change their stuff. My approach is, let's fucking expose every single thing that we can of it and force their hand to change it that way, you know? If you keep on blasting and seeing how easy it is for us to determine what's in their boxes, if that is the case that can be determined, right? I don't think there's anything wrong. You know, what can they get mad about? Us showing the code? It's like literally on the outside of the box. Okay, if we're gonna get in trouble for that, for showing the code on the outside of the box that we're about to open and then showing what's inside and tracking that, you know, I don't think that'd be pretty ridiculous if they try and get us in trouble. But hopefully, if we bring it to their attention and show them that, you know, people are catching on how easy it is, and you know, could potentially lead to manipulation and nefarious acts by people with, you know, bad intentions or whatever. Maybe they'll come up with a different way to do it so that, you know, that, you know, I'm not sure. There's got to be. I mean, we're in 2022 here. There's got to be a way to put some kind of code on the inside of the box that you could still make sure everything made its way to where it's supposed to be. But again, I don't know why. I don't know if it's something that the NBA makes them put the numbered code on the outside of the boxes because the NFL doesn't make them do it. They don't do it for baseball. The licensed baseball, Topps has holograms with codes on the outside of theirs. But for whatever reason, NFL, they don't do it. So there's got to be a way for Panini to make sure that the case hits are in NFL products without using the outer code, if that's in fact the way that they're doing it, right? So exactly the case, Jimmy fan. Absolutely. This is what people have been saying. This has been going on forever, and it's true. It has been going on forever. The way that people have been able to, all the way back to the 90s. When Stadium Club had like first day issue cards, dealers would know which box in a case, and just because of how it was located and stacked in the case had that box, and you've been able, stuff's been packed a certain way for years. But I think this day and age, with the value of some of these cards, there's no excuse that you should be able to do this, in my opinion. There's no excuse that you should be able to just look at a box and be like, oh yeah, that one's got $1,000 card in it, and that one's got a $50 card in it. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to buy the $1,000 box, please, for $400, and you can keep the other one. I just don't think, Right. It definitely is gonna. That's the other part. Like, I don't know what the end game of this is. Like, what do you do if you're, what's a card shop do? Chris Justice. They saw Chris Justice posted on this, and I remember when he made the switch. I'm not sure, but now I don't know if he had ever made it public before now. Chris Justice has always showed the codes on the boxes, because he did, predominantly personal breaks for so long, and then now in recent years he does group breaks all the time as well. He did personal breaks, and guys would he'd sell out a whole case, and basically guys would get their choice of which box they wanted, and he would show all the codes and let the guys pick, and then eventually guys would catch on to certain products and they would be cherry picking the hits. And Jimmy's talking about 09 Ultimate Baseball, where you could the way that you'd open up a case of Ultimate Baseball, there'd be like three rows of boxes, and the case was always seated exactly the same. Like, I don't remember the exact configuration, but you could say like middle row, third box in the middle row was always the multi-autograph. First box of the far right row always had a patch auto. The very last box in the left row always had a jumbo patch. And I remember a couple of times Chris would go live in the morning. Some guy would buy like 6 boxes, and he would literally take all the best hits out of the case. He'd be like, yeah, give me that one, that one, that one. He'd open them up, and all the case hits would be gone. And he'd be left with 9 boxes that have absolutely nothing left in them for whoever bought another box of 09 Ultimate. And so what he did eventually, he didn't let people see the codes anymore. He would open up the case, he would number them with a Sharpie 1 through 12. And then let the guy pick it that way without seeing the codes on it, or just roll the dice and pick it that way. So this is stuff. There has to be the tough part is there has to be a way for the manufacturer to make sure that everything you're supposed to get in a case makes its way into the case, right? If you have a case hit Kaboom card, they have to have a way to make sure that they put the Kaboom card in the case. And again, I don't even know that the code on the outside is for that purpose, for them to know to put it into the case. I don't know that. I have no idea why. My thought is that the codes are sequential. Like you just saw and we're doing this break, you saw 3 sequential codes, and they all 3 had RPAs in them, right? I had the 3 boxes. I had 2 had RPAs, 1 had a rookie auto, but they weren't big hits. So it's like when they're putting these cards into the boxes, they have all the really good cards, just like we're talking about the loops. They have loops of all the A-level autos, so that when they put the case together, everything makes its way where it's supposed to. So they're going down the assembly line. Here's the stack of all the A-level hits. The major hits are all right here, and here's the run of all of these sleeves, boxes and sleeves that are all sequential. So that's why you end up with all these 10, 4, 2, 7, 7s. All have the big hits because they're all getting put in those boxes, and then later down the road, somehow down the road they get dispersed. But there's got to be a way, like I'm saying, there's got to be a way like, I don't think the guys at the Panini factory, I don't know, but this is just my thought. I don't think the guys at Panini factory are saying, okay, now we are going to put all of the big hits in a box that has a serial number that says this, this, and this. I just think it goes through wherever they end up, that's where they end up, and then after the fact, we start opening it and we figure out, okay, now these numbers, that's where the big hits ended up falling on the holograms, right? And then now you have a window of, say, now you have a window of they end in 836, or so 800 through 7,800 up through 8,900. Those 1,100 serial numbers, those are all going to be, hell, I don't know. Those are all going to be timeless moments of, these players or whatever it is. So I don't know. That's just what I think. I don't know at what point. So I truly believe there's got to be a better way. Either it happens where they're putting they're actually putting the cards in the boxes more randomly, where they're not putting all, they shouldn't have a run like this. Just like the kabooms, you shouldn't be able to just look at that number and know if it falls between these digits, it's going to be a kaboom. Or if it falls between these digits, I'm going to get a Cade RPA or a Charles Barkley auto, or one of these big cards. So I'm not sure what the solution is, and I don't know if this is something that happens in every single product. I've only started looking since I heard yesterday. I just told Ryan, let's start looking at Panini 1 and see, and let's start looking forward. Right. It's very intriguing. I don't think so, because it's never been something that's where you have to think, all of this stuff is definitely going to start coming more to light because of how much is done online and in front of a camera nowadays, right? You got a million breaker companies out there now where every time a guy opens a break, it's on camera. Everybody's opening all the high-end stuff with these big cards is happening on camera all the time. And so now it's easy to go back and watch videos and track it and find out, So people always say this stuff's been going on for years, but I mean, if there was no way for the information to get out to the masses, how is it? It's just in the hands of the select few, the distributors, the guys that are selling the boxes. They're the only ones that know the secrets, quote unquote secrets or codes or whatever it is, right? Yeah. I wish I could, Leo. I wish, but I have no idea. Anyway, I want to continue. I just want to type the rest of these in here. 477836. Which one was this? I did the. This is the Barkley, right? 77077 was Barkley. Shit. Anyway, let me track the other good one. The D Wade was decent, but it was an 08. Let's see. 10, 20. Let's see. 104281672. Wade 75th. Because I think the 75th anniversaries are supposed to be big ones too. So what this is again? So to go, Bonite was the 36. Sorry, thank you. You've been tracking yourself. So Bonite's the 36. I should have those three together. That's what I should have done. 36. 36, 37, 38. Four, two, 8, 1, 6, 7. Shit, I don't even know. Anyway, D-Wade's that one. Like I'm saying, so there's got to be a window. That's what I was trying to explain about the kabooms. I'm saying if you have this number or this number, you have a good chance of getting the kaboom, but it's not guaranteed because at some point you run out of kabooms, right? So let's say, the kaboom is like, I think the code was a 05960, right? So it's got to have 60 and then it's going to have 4 more numbers after that. Let's say it starts at all zeros. Let's say there's 5,000 kabooms. So once it goes from 0 to 5,000, 5,001 is going to still have the same beginning, right? Like we're looking for right now, 10427, 00 through 5,000. Once we hit 10427, 5,001, maybe the case hits run out, and we're past the case hits, and we're into a different run of cards, and that first 7 digits that we're all relying on for the big hit doesn't apply anymore, right? You follow? And so that's what I'm saying. We get excited. You see the first 7 digits going, oh, they all start with that hot digit, but we got 3 of them that have just a base rookier, so we have to now go farther beyond that, the rest of the digits, right? And see where the range is exactly. So now we have to see where does the case hits range start, and where does the scrub rookie range end, etc., etc. Yes, there's got to be a range where we find out where it starts and ends. Exactly. Now, we were lucky with what Ryan was opening today, because he only had 5 boxes that started with that code that I showed you right there. And I just did a case right now. We had 5 boxes in the case, and only 2 of them had the big hits, but they did. That was the Cade and the Barkley. They're in higher numbers, 70, they end in 5,927 and 7,077. And then you got these guys that end in 7,800. And so this box is literally almost 800 boxes away from the Charles Barkley. If you're to assume that these holograms run in order, this is actually 800 boxes higher than the Charles Barkley, 800 boxes later than the Barkley. So maybe you got to go farther, you got to go lower to get the Barkley and the Cade, etc. So anyway, let me see this. So this one is 277837 Trey Mann RPA. Then we had the Chris Duarte was the same, but ended in 35. So 35, 36, 37. Bonite's 36. That's what you told me, right? Yeah, Bonite was 36. And 35. 36. Bonite. And 35. Duarte. So that's it. You have 3 sequential numbers of 3, just regular, what you would consider your filler hits in a high-end product, right? Just low-level RPA rookies. And again, those are about roughly 800 boxes away from the Charles Barkley that we hit. The Charles Barkley and the Cade RPA are only 1,000 or only 1,100 away. We'll see if whatever falls in the rest of the range on those from what the stuff that I've seen. Anyway, fun stuff. Fun to keep track. At this point, we're just going to keep on seeing what comes out. And the timeless moments. I'm interested in these timeless moments, that's for sure. 1042, 82435. Let's wait 8. And 42. Oh yeah, so this is the other. I don't remember. Let's see, 10, 42, 8, 2, 4, 3, 5. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, Mobley 59.35, Cade 59.27, 59.20, see, yeah, they're all close together, the big ones. And then the timeless, timeless is NCO 878. 878 630 72. Carter timeless. And we got the CP3 timeless, NCO 8837. 3033. CP3 timeless. Now I'm gonna input. I've got 2 timeless moments autos from the guys at Mojo Break texted me today. I'm gonna see what their codes were real quick. So we got NCO 8837 2689 8837. High 2s and low 3s are all timeless. That's funny. There you go. So there you got the range of timeless as well. And they got another one here. NCO 8877. Is that a 3? Sorry, it's a 3788. 373079. Timeless. Wild. So that's your code for timeless. Yeah. And that's the whole thing with Crown Royale. Now, I'm sure you can go through and you could probably, if you looked at enough Crown Royale boxes, you could figure out which one had like a prime silhouette, et cetera, et cetera. Once you start to know that that's how these things are seated. But again, I don't think, this is my personal opinion, I don't think that Panini knows that box 277077 has the Charles Barkley number 2 out of 5 logo patch auto in it. I just think that they know that that's an A-level hit that's supposed to be seated as an A-level hit in the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they've got it's down to the point where every single serial number corresponds to the exact player, card, number, etc. But maybe I'm wrong. Code for timeless. These are the timeless. These are the 4 codes for timeless right here. This is a Jokic right here. I mean, they didn't give me the player for the second one. They just said another timeless. This is Nikola Jokic, the bottom one right there. You can see them all. These are all 88373. Then you got 878. 87. Did I get that right? The Vince Carter. Let's see. 88373. Yeah, Vince Carter's 878. NCO 878 883. NCO 08s. Those are the times. All right. Now I gotta see. So you had the ones. I put the tweets out today. I'd have to compare them. So let's see the box that I have left over where it falls in line. Would mine be a garbage one or a good one? Maybe garbage. 10-427-2120. 427. That's pretty low. Garbage one, right? Yeah, see? This is probably going to be a garbage box because it's not high enough like the Cade and the Barkley. Although we don't know the bottom. We only know the high. We only know higher. Downtown? What's the downtown one? Where's the downtown codes? Hold on. Yeah, what's the downtown codes? Hold on. I got the 2 downtowns on Twitter right here. Levine is 4270268. and 4276189 was yeah, so it probably is a downtown. I mean, depending how many. Oh, 0268. R2, I gotta put the codes in. So the Luca downtown, NC 104 276 189, downtown Luca. And then Levine downtown, NC 104 27 0268, downtown Levine. 427 6,000 and zeros. Who knows? I don't know. Sneaker hit at 0228. What's the Donovan Mitchell? Yep, 0228. NC 104 27 0228. Sneaker. And what is mine that I got right here? NC 10427 2120. So that's in the range, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Here's what we do. It's between the it's between the downtown. It's between this downtown and that downtown. No, I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna rip it. The Lucas 276. Well, I'm just saying for I'm looking at the. I'm looking if I sort these from. Look at if I sort these this way. Okay, starting. This is our range, right? 4270. Here's the zeros up to the highest downtown Lucas 4276. So you got a range of 6,000 in between here. From here to here, from here to here. You know, I don't know. You got a sneaker in a downtown, and you got a downtown Luca. Is it what's in the middle here? This is where I am, somewhere in between there. LaMelo's at 0720. All right. Whoops. I'm going to rip it. I'm not going to rip it. You know, this is going to be, I had always planned on ripping this box. I bought 2 boxes, like I was showing you guys earlier. I bought 2 boxes from the distributor when I did my pre-order. I asked for a certain amount of cases, and I asked for 2 extra boxes to be shipped directly to me here so I could do. I've been doing that lately. I haven't done the break yet, but I've got a bunch of little 2-box lots of recent new product because I plan on doing these, break a couple of boxes and review the product, give some cards away, that kind of stuff. So I've always planned on breaking those, but now I'm really curious to see. Be nice to be able to predict what's in there, right? 10428. Oh, which one, Blade? LaMelo. NC 104 28 0720. Downtown LaMelo. Alrighty, let me do the whole thing here. Hold on. Let's just do the whole. Okay, I'm gonna be logging off here in just a minute, guys. But, whoops. I guess I can do. It's too much to look at. We do it like this. The 0880 2/8. You got the timeless. And then here's your 427 sneaker downtown, KRPA downtown, Luca Barkley. And then you go into Duarte, Bonite, Trayman. Then you go back to 2/8. You got a downtown, LaMelo, and Wade 75th. So it's almost like you hit the 2/8. I don't know. This is the range. You know, who knows? There's a range in between here. Some garbage. And you go back to some good stuff. There's a downtown in 104-27-6539. All right. Downtown Luca, some downtown right there as well. Yeah, it's fun. The Levine Kaboom. This is the thing is I don't think every Levine code. No, because the two I'd have to check the code. Ryan didn't give me the code of the other Levine. One we pulled two Levines. One started with with the 102-427, and one did not. So it's looking like there might be various. Who knows? I don't know. We'd have to see a lot more. You got to see a lot more, right? Like I said, Ryan sent me a bunch of stuff. There were some other cards that had really nice hits, but they didn't start with that code. So we kind of like, we're like, there's still nice hits, even though we should put those codes in as well. Let me see here. NC 10428. See, two other 10428s had an Iverson and Larry Bird 75th anniversaries. So these two, we had an Iverson 75th and a Larry Bird 75th, and they were 10428s. But Ryan didn't give me the rest of the code because I was telling him we were like, oh man, they're all coming out of the 10427s. So just like we see on our screen here, the 10428 was where our down with the 10428 had the Dwayne Wade 75th, downtown LaMelo, and now we got 10428s with Allen Iverson 75th and Larry Bird 75th as well. But I just didn't track them. I'll get the final numbers the rest of the way from Ryan, I guess. I mean, we almost don't even need to at this point. You're just getting an idea by looking at what we're showing you on the screen here. 4 2 8s, 10427 and 10428 are looking pretty saucy. Yeah, 75th anniversaries are in those 10428 range. And yeah. All right, well, fun stuff. Interesting. And what is this one? This one might be a timeless. Hold on, I gotta check this one now. 088, because I didn't even care about the other one. Now we're looking at time. So this is my one box I got is the 104272120, and then this one is 088373. 88372 is a timeless. 373 is a timeless. So this is a timeless right here. Probably. 88373. 04 is in between the CP3 and the Jokic. This is the other one I got. Hold on, let's see. I'm just going to put a question mark for this one and a question mark for this one because they're the two boxes I have that we don't know what they are. Right? Right in here. Oh. NCO. I put an O instead of a 0, dummy. Yeah. Now the other box I got falls right in here. Look at that. go. So that one, most likely, I mean, it's in between a CP3 timeless and a Jokic timeless. This one here. NC008837. And you had the checklist. Imagine if they were in order. Cade NC104. NC10427. Five nine two zero, Cade. Oh. Yeah, look how close together they are. Whoops, I did them alphabetically the wrong way there. They're still right next to each other right there. I'm somewhere in between a downtown Levine and a Cade RPA. What was the Mobley? Where's my Mobley at? I don't have Mobley on here. Mobley is yeah, you got it. Might as well get that on here so you can see where it lines up. Right after Cade. Right after Cade and just before the downtown Luka. See, this is the thing. Look how close together a Mobley RPA and the downtown Luka are. You got a difference of what? 6189 minus 5936. 6189 minus 5936. Literally 253 apart. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I got a timeless moments and a mystery right here. Mystery. This one could be a downtown, or it could be an RPA. I mean, it's before a Cade RPA and it's after a downtown Levine. Maybe it's a Scotty Barnes RPA or something. Who knows? Which 6073 though? What is it? 60. What's the numbers in front of the 6073? Is it a 27? Blade. This is wild stuff. Did I get all the cards that Ryan sent me on here at least? So it's 10427 6073. But he didn't open it yet. Oh, Dirk Timeless and Giddy Downtown. Oh man, that's pretty good. Nice hits. Anyway, well, that's the most interesting stuff. Unopened 10427. So what is the one? Where's the one that you don't want though? You don't want 10427. You know. Where's the cutoff between Charles Barkley and Chris Duarte? That's the kicker. You know, where's the cutoff in between there where you don't want to get that? Yeah. Somewhere it stops, right? Somewhere. So that's wild. I can't believe it. Yes, exactly like you're saying, Jimmy. It's cool and really bad exactly at the same time. That's. I. All right, guys. So you think they run an order like that even? Imagine that, because the Mobley's right after. Cade RPA. Cade's number 1, Mobley's number 2. Can you imagine right here? In the RPAs? And it has to skip somewhere. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. We'd have to see some more. We have to watch more. We have to get some. We got to fill in some of these gaps. What's really going on here? I want to know what the other Levine downtown was. 70268. Huh? Could be. I wonder. It'd be really silly. It'd be really funny if they ran them together. And the other thing about like the Charles Barkley, yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man. Definitely gonna have to watch some more videos. See some of the bigger hits of the guys that are willing to share. Did you give me Run Goods hit? I already forgot. You told me he showed, but did we put that on the list here? I'm wondering. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Jimmy. I'm wondering if that's true or not. You know, do they have a database like that, or like I was suggesting earlier, if you weren't here when I was suggesting this, you know, like if these numbers, let's say this is the process. This is the last thing I say because I got to get off here. This is the process as I would imagine it happens, but I could be completely wrong because I am not sitting there at the manufacturer or at the packing facility. I would imagine that at the packing facility, these boxes, these serial numbers, or the holograms, are put on the sleeves. Man, I can't say that because this is here. It must be put on after the box is packed. Do you think the sleeve goes on? Does the serial number go on the box after the card has been put inside the box, or before the card ever makes it there? Let's say, does it come down? You know, is there a stack of sleeves of this outer sleeve or an outer box, etc., that has all the holograms on it ahead of time? Or does the whole box get put together and then before the shrink wrap goes on, the hologram goes on? Which one do you think it is? I don't know. I'm not sure what that, how that one works. I think that has a big deal. That's a big factor in figuring out, or maybe it's not a big factor. It could all, they're all still going in the same order. Just depends, if the stickers are all, obviously you can see right there that the stickers are sequential. Obviously have to do with what's inside though. But I think that has to do, that would be my one question that would lead to me wanting to know whether or not there's actual a date, like Panini or whoever at the manufacturer has a database that has every single card or every single range of numbers corresponding to the type of card. I would think that if the holograms were put on the outer boxes ahead of time, and then the boxes were assembled, and you would still have over here, you'd still have all of the A level hits being put into the boxes, and then those boxes go through and the sleeve gets put on them afterwards, and the sleeve already has the hologram. Then you would assume that you could assume that there's not a database as to this serial number corresponding directly to a CADE RPA. But if it's happening afterwards, right? The CADE RPA goes into the box gets put together, and then the hologram goes on after the fact. Maybe you could say that they would know that that hologram corresponded to the CADE RPA. I would assume, I would just guess that the hologram would be on the box prior to the cards going in the box. But I could, that would be my guess, but I really don't know. Definitively, I don't know. That's fucking. Right, Leo. That's if if they're all in sequence. Like the two CADE RPAs, we'd have to look at the serial number on the CADE RPAs. Or even if they're the same. But this is the thing. The CADE RPA, I can tell you this, though, Leo. The two CADE RPAs on the list right here, I just pulled one out of, which one did I pull? Was that, I'll tell you, there are two different kinds of cards. The one that Ryan hit, they're not the same card. I hit a vertical one. I believe Ryan hit a horizontal one. And that's those two serial numbers. Unless we got a different... let's see. There's the Diesel, Cade. Where's the Cade Cunningham? This is Cade is 290. So 920. This one that Ryan pulled, the 920, is a horizontal card like this. I can't even zoom in. That one right there. So that's the card Ryan pulled with 5920, and then tonight 5927. I pulled the vertical card of Cade. And this one's numbered to 99. So I don't think that they're, 76541 76 08837 08837 6541. We don't know yet because we haven't gotten that high. We've only got 37 up to 079. Could possibly Javi, could be, but it's 600 higher. It's almost 65 or 650 cards higher than this one, than this timeless. It could be a timeless. It's got a good shot at being a timeless, but as we learn down here, this Charles Barkley turns into Chris Duarte in only 800 cards. So that doesn't mean 100% that you go from 079 to 500 and, or you go from those are 37.6. Yeah, that's actually like 3,000 apart. The timeless to the number you got. It'd be 3,000 cards after this one. We wouldn't know. Right. I just think that it's like all the it's either the guy at the packing facility or Panini getting lazy to the point where they're just like, yeah, they're just leaving all of a particular type of really nice card together, and when they're getting packed out into the boxes, and then just that whole run of boxes and that whole run of serial numbers just ends up running together. You would imagine that they would be able to just, I don't know, but again, maybe that's how it has to be done in order to make sure that each case, those cards get distributed evenly out into the cases, and you don't get a case that has 10 Cade Cunningham RPAs as the 10 boxes, you know? I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's why they have to be put in. Maybe that's why they have to put them all grouped together so that they can box them out and they can be, you know, hit the cases at the right intervals, so you don't get that, you know, a case that has 10 downtowns and 10 Cade RPAs in the same case. I don't know, but when you were able, you know, the bottom line is this code should not be on the outside of the box. Okay, Panini needs to talk to, if the NBA is making them put this code on the box, they need to talk to them and say, hey man, we got to stop putting the code on the box, because I don't know, but it has that you can't say at some point it has to not be random though, Blade. You know what I mean? You can't put a case hit in a car. You can't guarantee a Kaboom's going to be a case hit if it's 100% at random, because then you would never be able to confirm 100% that you're going to get your case hit Kaboom, right? When they tell you that one Kaboom card is going to fall one per case, then I mean the Kaboom you're going to get is going to be random, I guess. Maybe that's the randomness of it, but they have to be able to have some way to make sure that Kaboom card gets into the case. Exactly. Put the code on the inside where you can't see it. I don't know why it has to be on the outside. I don't know. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason why it's on the outside like that. Is it out there so that they can tell what the fuck's inside? I hope not. But like I said, they don't have to do it for the NFL. They don't do it for baseball. The WWE box I got has some kind of code on it, you know. And NCAA boxes have the codes on them. All the draft stuff, basketball draft, but it's basketball. But the NFL football doesn't have a code, but NCAA college football does have codes on it. Anyway, scratch code. Wow, look at that. That's a great idea. Panini needs to hire that guy and make a scratch off code. Now it's like double the gamble. You buy the box, you do the scratcher, you get the code compared to everybody else's codes. It's like winning the lottery before you open. It's like a double win. I got a good box. Am I going to open it up? It's almost like getting a rip card. You do like your lottery scratcher on the outside to see if you got a good box or not. That's great. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to log off. I appreciate you guys. Ryan will be back live tomorrow for Sunday breaks. I will be breaking those 2 boxes. All right, so check out look for that to happen in the near future. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and going straight degenerate code chasing over here. But look at what we got, man. I mean, that's pretty fucking straightforward right there. What's sitting on the screen. The larger the sample size gets, it's just going to fill in the gaps more and more and more. You're going to start to get closer to figure out where the cutoff between Barkley and this is, where the garbage rookies start and finish, and where the other downtowns pick up, and all that kind of stuff. And that's just wild. Maybe if you did like 100 case sample, you could probably just sit there and pick, and you'd know exactly what you're going to hit based on the serial number of whatever box you pulled out. Yes, Blade. Yeah, 921 to 926, man. Exactly. Absolutely. They could be layered. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got a downtown LaMelo all the way down here, right? And then you got the other downtown Well, but the downtown Levine, who knows? It's the only downtown. There's no other Levine. There's no. The downtowns are tough because we've only pulled a couple, right? These two are close together. Then you skip down here. I don't know. Well, who knows, man? Yeah, I think they're probably going to be layered. I think they're going to be split up and put in different places. You know, there's going to be other numbers. You're going to find a chunk of like. You're going to find a chunk of like 3,000 cards in between the Mobley RPA, or maybe not there. Just for example, you're going to find a chunk of, you know, right after here, the Jokic timeless between there and the number that Javi got 3,000 different cards. Maybe those 3,000 different cards are all garbage RPAs as well. Then not all the RPAs are going to fall here. They're going to be somewhere else. I know. Sorry, I had my caps lock on. Throwing you off. I think I'm going to copy and paste in the other. How about that? We're better. Oh, one more down here. Yeah. All right, guys. You have a great night. I'll catch up with you Tuesday. I'll see you next. Other than that, there might be a video from me in between on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.